They're distinguished by their bright red, orange-colored scales. Meet Stryker from the Scovill Zoo. We have director Heather Perdue back with us today to introduce us to this beautiful snake. How are you doing, Heather?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. I mean, it looks like you've got your hands full there.
Yeah. You're welcome to help take some of the snake here if he'll let go.
So this is a corn snake?
Yes, and she is just a couple years old. They get that name if you kind of look at the belly. She kind of has that cool pattern that kind of looks like the maize or the Indian corn. Yeah. But they're found mainly in the southeastern United States. And so you can see they have the long body. They can get up to about 4 feet. And they come in different colorations. So we have a gray and some red. You'll see some that are more yellow. But you can see she's flicking her tongue a lot. That's how they sense their environment or smell their environment.
Now, I got to ask, because, you know, she is kind of exploring here, but the name Stryker, should I be concerned?
It's named after a villain. But yeah, no, our corn snakes are all pretty well-tempered, and unless you smell like maybe a mouse, she shouldn't be striking at you.
Well, hopefully I don't smell like a mouse. Now,
she might like your jacket.
Oh, is she going inside? She's going to go inside and take a nap. There she goes. That is awesome. Well, she is just a beautiful, beautiful snake. I love her coloring.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about what's going on at the Scovill Zoo these days, because I think we're coming up on summer, so I know your hours are going to be changing.
Yeah, starting Memorial Day weekend, we will have our summer hours. We'll be open every day until 5, and that means you can get into the zoo until 5, but our grounds will close at 6 o'clock. So we're open a little bit later during the week. And we also have coming up our first Twilight Tuesday of the season. So that will be May 28th. And we'll have 4 Twilight Tuesdays. They're the last Tuesdays in May, June, July, and August. And it's kind of just a way for those maybe who can't make it to the zoo earlier in the day. They could come out, and especially as it gets hotter out, maybe they would enjoy coming out for a cooler evening to enjoy the zoo. May 28th, our theme is our s'mores, so we'll have a fire pit out, and you're welcome to cook your own s'mores, or we can cook them for you if you prefer not to cook them.
That is, I mean, talk about starting the summer off right.
Yes.
With some good s'mores.
Who doesn't like a s'more?
Now, these Twilight Tuesdays, these are once a month, the last Tuesday of every month?
Correct, the last Tuesday of the month in May, June, July, and August.
Now, on May 17th, we have Endangered Species Day coming up.
Yes, we will recognize some of our endangered species that we have in the zoo. We have a very busy morning with a lot of school groups, but then we're hoping to post some Facebook and social media posts about endangered species.
Stryker's trying to...
Yes, which corn snakes are not endangered, but you can see Stryker is really wanting to make sure that...
I think she's a little camera shy.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe she's trying to find a place to hide.
Stryker, do you want to...
your coat.
There we go. Sorry, I want to respect your privacy, but... That's my jacket.
Yeah, but you could see they would go in a lot of different tunnels, and where are you going to find mice? Probably somewhere where it's dark and hidden. So,
what are some of the fun facts about Stryker?
They are actually a constrictor species. So just like a boa, when they would find something, they would constrict it then before they swallowed it. And like a lot of the other snakes, they can swallow things about 3 times the size of their mouth, and they're great. You know, there are a lot of fears with snakes, and these guys are great. They eat a lot of rodents, and especially, you might have them in your barns and stuff, and that's where you would find snakes. But you want the snakes because you don't want the rodents in there.
No, it gets rid of the rodents.
Yes.
You might find them in your barns or in the sleeve of your jacket.
Yes, so, you leave your jacket laying around.
Check your coats before you put them on, folks. It's a real thing. So, well, I'm going to see if we can get Stryker back into her more comfortable habitat. And for all the things happening over at the Scovill Zoo, we're going to connect you over on our website at ciliving.tv after today's show.